त्रिभुवन कोरे जा चरण बिंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। जय जय जगन्नाथ सच्चिदानंद, त्रिभुवन कोरे जा चरण। हरे नाम संकीर्तन की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। Thank you, Mataji. I thought I will sing this song because it is the Tirubhav Divas Tithi of Sri Vasudev Ghosh. Sri Vasudev Ghosh ki jai. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams to all. So, if anybody wants to take up the screen sharing seva, it's most welcome, because my PC is a bit slow. Sometimes it may hang up in between. So, if anybody is willing to do, please, you are most welcome to do. Is it possible, Mataji? Sorry for intimating at the last moment. One second.
I can try, Mataji, but I have to do it only on the phone. Is it okay, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, will you please try within the time also. I'll try. Suddenly, I don't know what has happened to my PC. I'll also try.
Okay, Mataji. Could you tell me the sloka once again, Mataji?
CC Madhya Lilla chapter 19. If you type, it will come, Mataji.
Chapter 19, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji.
Got it, Mataji? Yes.
Is it visible, Mataji?
Not visible, Mataji. It was visible. Yeah. So sorry for making it delay. I don't know, suddenly something has happened to the PC. Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Yes. Yeah. So today I'll be taking this session. Thank you so much for all joining in. I don't know why my video is not proper. I don't know why my video is not proper. Okay. Thank you. Hare Krishna. We all still in the festival mode. So let's, within that mode, we will deep dive into today's Chaitanya Charitamrita session. Thank you so much for all joining in today. So my name is Bhuvana. I've just logged in from in the place from Dubai. So thank you once again. I seek all your blessings and prayers. Hope this is my first session of Chaitanya Charitamrita. So, since yesterday, suddenly got a opportunity, the seva opportunity. So I'll try my level best to share my realization, what I have learned in this upcoming chapters, in today's verses. So I seek all your blessings and prayers. from our beloved Guru and our Srila Prabhupada and my spiritual acharyas. So and I seek forgiveness from you too if I make any offenses or if any of my words is out of parampara. Please forgive me. I'll try to cope up with the acharya's footsteps. And thank you so much. Today we'll see that 19th chapter of Lord's visits, instructions to Lord Chaitanya, Lord Rupa Goswami. So in previous chapter, what we have read from last 5 to 10 verses, I'll just recap the session, what has happened in chapter 18. So Lord activities are unlimited. So even 1,000 woods of Sesha cannot reach the end. That means the activities of the Lord cannot be described even by the 1,000 woods of Sesha. It's very, very, very difficult and it's very, very vast to understand. Even for the Ananta Sesha is finding difficult to understand the activities of the Lord. So, and let us think where, in which platform we are. So we have to pray for the acharyas and pray for the gurus to seek blessings, that we have to understand the activities and to try to do the bhakti in a spontaneous way and not with any tinge of material activities to be involved in our bhakti. So, and we have to hear the Lord's pastimes with faith, and we should accept as true and correct. So we should not argue with all these things, what is right and what is wrong. Whatever is said by the Lord, it is always true and correct only. So if one argues with it, so it is a big, he is considered as a big fool. So he is bringing his thunderbolt in his head itself. So it is not good at all. So what has mentioned in chapter 18, the pastimes of the Lord or the nectar of the ocean. So it was some 4-5 verses. I have taken some important points from the previous chapter of 18th, where Lord visits to Vrindavan. Okay, Mataji, Meenakshi Mataji, your screen is not visible, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji. I thought once you start, I will share the screen. Otherwise, your photo will not be seen. Your video will not be seen.
Okay,
Only my
Mataji.
screen.
You can.
So you let
can
me know, Mataji. I will definitely change. Shall I share?
Yes, Mataji.
Okay, Mataji.
Okay. So can someone read the first verse, Mataji? Anyone would like to volunteer?
Shall I, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
वृन्दावनीयां रसकेलिवार्तां कालेन लुप्तां निजशक्तिमुक्ता सञ्चार्य रूपे व्यथनोत् पुनः स प्रभुर्विधौ प्राग् इव लोकसृष्टिम्.
Mataji, perfect also, Mataji.
Translation or purport, Mataji? Translation.
Yes, translation.
Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Is it by Srila Prabhupada or Srila
Yes,
Bhaktisiddhanta
yes,
Swami?
Prabhupada.
Okay. Prabhupada. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Before the creation of this cosmic manifestation, the Lord enlightened the heart of Lord Brahma with the details of the creation and manifested the Vedic knowledge. In exactly the same way, the Lord, being anxious to revive the Vrindavana pastimes of Lord Krishna, impregnated the heart of Rupa Goswami with spiritual potency. By this potency, Srila Rupa Goswami could revive the activities of Krishna in Vrindavana, activities almost lost to memory. In this way, he spread Krishna consciousness throughout the world.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat pranams. You can keep the screen sharing, Mataji. It's okay. Yeah. Still, it can be in 19.1 only, Mataji. I just have to explain it. When I say for the next verse, then you can go for it. Yeah. So here, an introduction about the instructions by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu to Rupa Goswami is actually what has happened since Lord Krishna has appeared 5,000 years back. And cause this is a long time of gap, most of the places in Vrindavan is lost. This means especially after the Mughal Empire, everything, they destroyed everything in Vrindavan. So we will see how Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gives very, very specific instructions to Rupa Goswami to revive the land of Krishna, to revive the places of Vrindavan, which has been faded from our memory, everyone's memory. It has been faded since that time. The Vrindavan places are not there. It has been totally destroyed by the Mughal Empire. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he wanted to give instructions and he wanted to revive the land. He wanted to retrieve the places which has been lost. So that is very, very important in Chaitanya's missions. So he is instructing the Rupa Goswami, and Rupa Goswami would like to do through scriptures and do physically finding out those places. This is the first, the 19.1, it deals with what has mentioned in the translation. I have just made it into a shorter form. So here, the Rupa Goswami is compared to Lord Brahma, and Lord Chaitanya is compared to Lord Vishnu. So Lord Vishnu gives the knowledge to Lord Brahma, and Srila Rupa Goswami gave the instructions to Rupa Goswami that how to retrieve the land of Vrindavana. Almost it has been faded after the destruction of the Mughal empires. So he wanted to revive the place. So he wanted to get back again those places. So Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going to give instructions to Rupa Goswami. What are the instructions he has given? That we will see in upcoming verses. Okay, hope it's clear, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Okay. Yeah, can we move to the next part, Mataji? Next sloka, next verse.
Hare Krishna, can I read the
Yes, Mataji.
sloka, Mataji? Hari Bol.
Meenakshi Mataji.
Mataji.
Next sloka, Mataji. Yeah, thank you. Yes, Shobha Mataji.
जय जय चैतन्य जय नित्यानंद जय अद्वैत चंद्र जय गौरभक्त वृंदा. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, he says, all glories to Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all glories to Lord Nityananda, all glories to Advaita Chandra, and all glories to all the devotees of the Lord.
Haribol Mataji, thank you so much. So we are seeking blessings from Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and from Lord Nityananda and all the Panchatattva deities to get into the mood of Chaitanya. What was his mission? How Rupa Goswami has followed the instructions of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So let us all seek the blessings from our acharyas. Thank you so much. Mataji, next sloka, Mataji. Yeah, can someone read, Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Shall I read, Mataji?
Yes, Prabhuji.
श्री रूप सनातन रहे राम केली ग्रामे प्रभु रे मिलिया गेले अपन भावने. Translation
Yes.
by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. After meeting Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the village of Ramakeli, the brothers of Rupa and Sanatana returned to their homes. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. So after meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the village of Ramakeli, the brothers Rupa and Sanatana returned to their homes. That was mentioned. We'll discuss in further verses what was the mission and what they'll be discussing. We will read in upcoming verses. Mataji, can you move on to next sloka? Yes, Mataji. Can someone volunteer for the fourth verses?
I read, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Text 4. Dui bhai vishaya tyagera upaya Sri Jila bahudana diya dui brahmane valila. Translation by Sri Prabhupada ki jai. The two brothers devised a means whereby they could give up their material activities. For this purpose, they appointed two brahmanas and paid them a large amount of money. Hare Krishna, thank you, Mataji.
And thank you, Dandat Pranam. So what we are going to discuss now in this verse is that how these two brothers, Rupa and Sanatana, actually preparing and to reunite with the Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So what are they doing? What are they doing is they are gradually reducing their material activities. They are giving up their wealth and distributing the others also, and they are getting detached from their possessions. So here, Rupa and Sanatana Goswami, they were in a very good positions in the Nawab of Bengal. So one was serving as a home minister and one was serving as a finance minister in the Nawab's Bengal. So they were working up. So they were not very happy with their position. So they wanted to come out. So being a very rich persons, they want to give up all the wealth and they want to distribute all their wealth to the devotees. And so they want to give up all their material activities. So they will be relieved from that and they wanted to join Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visions. So, so this is how we have to prepare our consciousness to follow simply Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So gradually we should also need to renounce our mundane engagements and our material activities. So these are the verses that Mataji, is that the same shloka what you are looking for? And I think you have gone for shloka 5. Yeah. So they are appointed as true Brahmanas. Why they have appointed as a true Brahmanas? What was the purpose of the Brahmanas to be appointed and why they have given the large amount of money for the Brahmanas? We will see in the next coming verses. Can you go for verse number 5, Mataji?
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji.
Krishna mantre Karaila Dui Purascharana Achirat Paibare Chaitanya Charana. Translation by Vedanta Bhakti Vedanta Swami. The Brahmanas performed religious ceremonies and chanted the holy name of Krishna so that the two brothers might attain shelter at the lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu very soon. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Mataji, can you read the purport also?
Yes, Mataji. Purport by Sri Bhaktivedanta Swamiji. Jai. A Purascharana is a ritualistic ceremony performed under the guidance of an expert spiritual master or a Brahmana. It is performed for the fulfillment of certain desires. One rises early in the morning, chants the Hare Krishna mantra, performs archana by the Arati ceremony, and worships the deities. These activities are described in Madhya Lilla, 15th chapter, verse 108. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji, thank you so much, Haribo. So in this verse, it describes about, in the previous verse, we read that the two Brahmanas, that means two brothers, they employed a Brahmana, two Brahmanas. What were the two Brahmanas doing? It is mentioned as Purascharana. It's a word called Purascharana. It's a specific religious activity with some desire. So we desire something, so we perform some rituals. So that is known as Purascharana. So they hired these two Brahmana and they gave the lot of money to them and they performed this ritualistic activities. So what for these ritual activities? So they do not want any mundane or material desires. And they did this Purascharana, this yajna, or they employed this Brahmana mainly for the spiritual purposes. They desire to attain the lotus feet of Lord Chaitanya. So they started some rituals to attain that. And also along with the rituals, they chanted the holy name of Lord Krishna. So that was mentioned in the verses number 5. Here the activities are described in Madhya Lilla, 15th chapter, verse number 108. So we'll just discuss what was mentioned in Madhya Lilla, 15th chapter, verse 108. The same word Purascharana is also mentioned in that word. So Prabhupada is slightly, it's a very big purport. So after the class, you can just go and read what has mentioned. So slightly I have taken some very important points. I'll just share what Prabhupada has mentioned in Madhya Lilla, 15th chapter, verse number 108. So in Madhya Lilla, chapter 15, 108, the Srila Prabhupada has quoted these verses. Why he has specifically mentioned here? Because they are very exalted devotees. They don't need all these ritualistic performances. Since then also they have made this. Why we have to make a connectivity? Why Prabhupada has made this Madhya Lilla chapter 15 verse number 108. Why have we included this shloka particularly in 19th chapter 5th verse? So let us see. So Prabhupada has quoted this verses here. Why means because chanting the holy name of Lord is very, very important than performing the ritualistic activities. So the holy name is so powerful. So one may think that while keeping a brahmana, performing a yajna, or performing some ritualistic activities, so it is not that that you should not think that chanting is not that much importance. No, it is not like that. So chanting is more important than performing a ritualistic activities. So yajnas is important, but it is not that important comparing to the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. So, and all other the rules and the regulations and the procedures, rituals is insignificant comparing to the in front of the holy names of the Lord. So the people engage Brahmana for Shraddha or for aspiring the wealth or for aspiring the land or children's. So here they are engaging the Brahmana to chant. Why? So that they are blessed to smoothly join Lord's Chaitanya movement. So that here you can see a Vaishnava goal behind this. So simply by performing a yajna for our materialistic activities, like to get a land or a children or a wealth. So it is not like that. Here these exalted devotees, the pure Rupa and Sanatana, they employed a Brahmana just for the purification process. Smoothly, their spiritual process should not be get delayed or any obstacles should come in between. So they appointed a Brahmana for the ritualistic process, and in that ritualistic process, they chanted the holy name of the Lord. Is that clear, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. One more thing.
Yes, Mataji.
The Yuga Dharma of Kali Yuga is to chant. Is it not,
Yeah.
Mataji?
Yes,
So,
Mataji.
so they say it is doing yajna. So doing chanting is more better than doing yajna.
Yes, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
These Mataji, these ritualistic activities were performed after the departure of Lord Chaitanya, Krishna's 5,000 years. After that, it was performed. Not in Kali Yuga, it was not before. Before the Kali Yuga, all this process is done before the Kali Yuga. So now also we are performing yajna, but all the yajna processes, what we are buying, ghee, and what all the things we are buying for yajna is not that much pure. So Kali Yuga Dharma is only to chant. But here, why Prabhupada has mentioned, but we might have think that, okay, while performing yajna, we'll be getting purified and no need of chanting the holy name Mahamantra. So to make a clear discussion, to make a clear view, so Prabhupada has made this Madhya Lilla 15th chapter, verse 108, that chanting the holy name of the Lord is very, very important. Although the yajna is so important, it is more powerful. It is so more powerful, as you said, that in Kali Yuga, chanting the holy name of the Lord is more important. So we should not think while performing, okay, I'll get all the things. So it is equal to chanting of the Mahamantra. No, it is not like that. Hope it's my answer is clear, Mataji. So
yes,
sorry.
Yes, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you,
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So can we move into the next verse, Meenakshi Mataji? Yes. Can someone read, Mataji?
Mataji, may I?
Yes, Mataji, please.
Shri Rupa Gosai tabe naukate bhariya apanare ghare aila bahudana laya. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. At this time, Sri Rupa Goswami returned home, taking with him large quantities of riches loaded in boats. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. So as we see that they are very, very rich people. They are working as a ministers in the Nawab of Bengal. So although they were very rich, influenced people, they were ministers and they were having lots and lots of money and they were having lots and lots of gold coins. And what Rupa Goswami has did? Rupa Goswami has gathered all the gold coins. He has gathered all the gold coins and loaded in a boat. For what purpose? We'll see in the next verse. Mataji? Yes. Can someone read, Mataji?
I'll read Mataji.
Yes, ma'am.
Brahmana Vaishnavi dila tare ardha dhane eka chauthi thana dila kutumba bharane. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Rupa Goswami divided the wealth that he brought back home. He gave 50% in charity to Brahmanas and Vaishnavas and 20% to his relatives. Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Purport?
Yes.
This is a practical example of how one should divide his money and retire from household life. 50% of one's money should be distributed to qualified and pure devotees of the Lord. 25% may be given to the family members, and 25% may be kept for personal use in case of emergency. Thank you, Mataji. Hari Bol.
Mataji, Hare Krishna, Hari Bol. So here, what Rupa Goswami is trying to say to all the materialistic people, that is giving is very important. Is giving very, very important instructions how we can divide our wealth. So how Rupa Goswami is dividing the wealth that he brought is not for his enjoyment. So now what we will do, the materialist people, what we will do, first they wanted to save the money, so and they wanted to enjoy. So here Rupa Goswami is gathering everything, not for his enjoyment. So for what purpose? So he has collected all the assets and converted, and he gave 50% of the charity to the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. That means he has given the 50% of the, he has employed his wealth into the Krishna conscious people. That too, that means Brahmanas and Vaishnavas. So, and 25% he has distributed to his relatives. So, even we have certain duties to do our responsibilities towards our family members, right? So, he has given the 25% for his family members, and he has kept the 25% for his emergency purpose. So today we can see that so many grahasthas, they are earning so very, they are in a wealthy position and they are earning so much of money. So simply if you see, they are earning a 1 lakh amount of rupees. But I have seen so many persons, they are giving 50,000 rupees for the Krishna conscious activities. They are donating it to the temples. So other 50,000 rupees, they are keeping for their own purpose. And within that 50%, I have seen so many devotees, they are started saving also. So Srila Prabhupada often quotes that simple living and high thinking. So it is really possible to live a very simple life. That's here the Rupa Goswami is giving a very, 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 very important instructions that how we should divide our wealth into 50, 25 and 25. So often the people tendency is led to save it first. So we will keep it for ourselves, and then in our olden days, we will distribute to our children. No, it is not like that. So immediately as soon as we are earning, we have to immediately give our, because it is all given by Krishna. So we have to distribute it 50%. That means 50% means I am not saying that, okay, all 50%. How much is it possible? 20%, 30%, 10%. If you are having 100 rupees, give 1 rupee also. It is more than enough for the those who are in need, right? So the main theme is that giving is the main theme. So we have to give. Whatever we receive, we have to give. Simply, we should not accumulate the wealth. It is not good for our purpose. So it will lead to the greediness. So giving is more important. So Rupa Goswami is teaching us how we have to divide our money. So, and the last 25% in case of emergency, which was used by Sanatana Goswami to escape from jail. So otherwise, the Muslim guards will not, he would have not allowed him to escape from jail. So it was used on the emergency purpose. Mataji, please mute. Mataji. Meenakshi Mataji, I'll make you co-host. So if possible, you can make.
Sorry, Mataji.
It's okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Mataji, because I'm sharing screen.
It's not possible.
I will not be able to see. Yeah, sorry Mataji.
Yes. It's okay.
That's
Mataji.
why I'm not unmuting myself also.
So can somebody do it? Okay.
Padma Mataji?
I've done it, but then there are two rows of it. So
Nahi Mataji, can you please help Bula Mataji in muting people? She'll make you co-host. Huh? If you see anybody whose audio is on, you can just mute them, Mataji.
Is that okay, Padma Mataji, for you?
Hare Krishna Mataji, you can make me Shobha here.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mataji, for helping me. Yeah. So,
Can I read the next shloka, Mataji?
yes, Mataji, you can go ahead. Text 8.
Dandabandagi chohi, shanchaya karila, bala bala viprastane, stapaya rakila. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. He kept 1/4 of his wealth, the respectable Brahmana. He kept this for his personal safety because he was expecting some legal complications. Haribol, thank you, Mataji.
Oh, thank you. So here we can see that he was holding a very important position in a Muslim government. So he knew soon or later when he would be revealed that Rupa Goswami was about to leave the Nawab of Bengal's. He wanted to go and join Lord Chaitanya's missions. So he would know that later some complications would have come. So, and it might be revealed in a later stage that he'll be serving Srila Chaitanya missions. So there would be some legal complications. So he's saving some 25% of his money for the emergency fund, emergency purpose. So, and he has given 50% of his wealth to the Brahmanas and Vaishnavas and 25% of his to the family members. So like that, he has distributed his all over entire wealth, he has distributed in this way. So that is the thing. So we'll see what are the personal complications, what are the legal complications he is going to face. We'll see in upcoming verses. Mataji, can we move into the next shloka, Mataji?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Shall I read Mataji?
Prabhuji, yes, Prabhuji.
Gaude Rakila Mudra Dasa Hajare Sanatana Vyavahakare Rake Mudhi Gare. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. He deposited 10,000 coins which were later spent by Sri Sanatana Goswami in the custody of a local Bengali grocer. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much. So we already know that in the previous verses, we came to know that 25% of his emergency funds was given to Sanatana Goswami to escape from the jail. So he has deposited that we will see in the following verses that how he has utilized, that how this money has gone to Sanatana Goswami to escape from the jail through in the custody of a local Bengal grocer. Okay, Mataji. So we'll move it into the next verse. Hope it is clear, Mataji. Is there anything or is that okay, Mataji? All fine, Mataji? Please let me know.
Yes, Mataji.
So we'll move into text 10, Mataji. Yeah. Can someone read, Mataji?
Shri Rupa Sunila Gamana Vane Pate Yabina Prabhu Shri Vrindavana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Rupa Goswami heard that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had returned to Jagannath Puri and was preparing to go to Vrindavana through the forest. Thank you, Mataji. Haribol.
Hare Krishna, thank you. So now Rupa Goswami has heard that he heard the news that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had returned to Jagannath Puri and was preparing to go to Vrindavan. So he is also simultaneously making some plans how to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For what? To spread Chaitanya's Prabhu's missions. So simultaneously, Rupa Goswami is also planning how to meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Okay, Mataji? So we'll move into next verse, Mataji. Can someone read Mataji's?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Rupa Gosani Nila Chale Patela Dui Jana Prabhu Yape Vrindavana Karena Gamana. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Rupa Goswami sent 2 people to Jagannath Puri to find out when Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would depart for Vrindavana. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. So here it says that Sri Rupa Goswami sent 2 people to Jagannath Puri to find out Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would depart from Vrindavan. So here Sri Rupa Goswami is sending 2 people to find out what is the position of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, where he is. He is in Jagannath Puri or he is about to leave to Vrindavan. So he just wanted to know, because he doesn't want to miss Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's reuniting. So because after meeting Chaitanya Mahaprabhu only, the Lord will be giving instructions how to spread the Krishna consciousness, how to preach all over the world. So he is making plans. Srila Rupa Goswami is making plans whether better I will only go to the Puri and I will meet the Lord and I can take the proper instructions from clearly what all the instructions Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will give, and I can follow the footsteps of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and spread the Mahaprabhu's mission. So like that he was planning simultaneously, and heard that Lord Chaitanya is going to depart to Vrindavan. Okay, Mataji. So we'll go to next shloka, Mataji. Has someone read, Mataji? Can someone read the verse, Mataji?
Shall I, Mataji?
Yes.
Yes,
Mataji. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Shigra asi more tanra diva samachara suniya thap anurupa kariba vyavhara. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. Sri Rupa Goswami told the 2 men, you are to return quickly and let me know when he will depart. Then I shall make the proper arrangements. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much. So here Rupa Goswami is sending the 2 men to go to Puri to quickly convey the news that what is going to happen, when will be the Lord depart to Vrindavan. So here Rupa Goswami has started the rituals and the prayers and chanting the holy name of Krishna. He has divided his wealth and settled everything. He has sent the 2 men to check when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is leaving for Vrindavan. So as soon as you get the information, you immediately return. So I can prepare myself. I can make the proper arrangements how I can meet Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and get the instructions from him. And immediately I can follow whatever the instructions has been given to me. Immediately I have to do everything. So not keeping anything with him. He has distributed all the wealth. So now he is a free bird, nothing in his hand. So according to that, he started planning simultaneously what all the things Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is going to give. Accordingly, how I am going to do everything, how I am going to plan all the instructions, what all he is going to do, what all instructions Mahaprabhu is going to do. Simultaneously, he is planning everything and he is making proper arrangements for that too. We'll go to next verse, Mataji. Yes, Mataji. Can someone read, Mataji?
Mataji.
Yes, Parapuji.
Hare Krishna. Yeta sanatana Goswami bhave mane mana Raja more priti kare se mora bandhana. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. While Sanatana Goswami was in Gauda Desha, he was thinking, the Nawab is very pleased with me. I certainly have an obligation. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much. So within the 12 verse, we were dealing about Rupa Goswami, and he was above head to reach Lord Chaitanya. He was very eagerly waiting to reunite with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So from this verse, from 9.13 verse, we are going to deal with Sanatana Goswami. Sanatana Goswami is the elder brother of Rupa Goswami. So already Rupa Goswami has planned everything. Now, what is the situation of Sanatana Goswami working in Gauda Desha? Gauda Desha is the region of Bengal, so where the Nawab was ruling. So what was his plan? What was he doing over there? So Sanatana Goswami was not really to give it up. So he has that thought to go, but he was not able to do that. Why? So he is tied to more bandhana, more bandhana. We can see in the translation, more bandhana. What is that more bandhana? Raja more priti kare. The king, that means the Nawab, is very pleased with Sanatana Goswami, and the Nawab loves Sanatana Goswami very, 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 very much. So that is called more bandhani. So that means the tying, the love tied up was much with Sanatana Goswami and the Nawab of Bengal. So he was unable to break this bond instantly and go and have certain obligations. Cause why he cannot go and do this? Because he has the Preeti Bandhana, Prema Bandhana with Nawab of Bengal. So the Nawab has trusted Sanatana Goswami very, very much, because he had so much responsibilities, and the way he behaves, the Sanatana Goswami's behavior was so nice that the Nawab of Bengal has given up so much responsibilities to handle over, because he was one of the he was holding a very great position in Nawab of Bengal. So we will see that how we will see how the Nawab treated Sanatana Goswami. So what was the Preeti Bandhana, the Prema Bandhana between Nawab of Bengal, Nawab, the Raja, and with Sanatana Goswami? Because the Nawab treated Sanatana Goswami as his own family member. What question must have been that? So we will discuss that. So here, the Nawab, the Raja, treated Sanatana Goswami as his own blood brother, because of his behavior, because of his activities, the way he managed in his in the government. So all this was so pleasing for the Nawab. So he was very, very, very attached to Sanatana Goswami. So Raja was ready to hand over anything, the entire kingdom, to Sanatana Goswami, because he was in that position. He was very much trusted in Sanatana Goswami, because he knows that Sanatana Goswami will take care of his responsibilities very, very properly, very nicely he will manage. So he had the trust in Sanatana Goswami that he had a plan to give the entire kingdom to Sanatana Goswami to take care. So, and Sanatana Goswami was a very great personality, and Sanatana Goswami was very, very conscious about to leave and go, but because of his Prema Bandhana, he cannot go immediately. He was tied up with this Prema Bandhana. So and slightly he had another intention of planning in between. So how I can make the Nawab very pleased, how can I leave his government, and how can I join Lord Chaitanya's mission? All the plans he was having in his mind, it is going simultaneously. So he is finding out and figuring out a way that how he can pacify the king and join Lord Chaitanya's missions, and how to do that. Sanatana Goswami is making a plan simultaneously. So this is the verse explaining about what was the Prema Bandhana. That means Raja More Priti Kare. So what was his relationship between the Nawab and Sanatana Goswami? Why he was unable to come out of his government? So that bondage was there more. So when we are attached too much with the people, so we'll be finding very difficult to come out of them. So in one certain way it was going, but in another way, Sanatana Goswami is planning how to please the Nawab and to come out of his government. Hope it's clear, Matajis.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. Can we move to the next one, Mataji?
Can I read the sloka, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, sure.
Sloka number 14. Kone mate raja thi more krudahaya sabe avyahati haya karilu nistaya. Translation by Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. If the Nawab somehow or other becomes angry with me, I shall be greatly relieved. That is my conclusion. Hari Bol. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. So here the translation deals with the Nawab. If I please the Nawab, it is not going to work, he thought. So in order, if the Nawab becomes angry, so I can get relieved very fast. Like that, he is making some conclusions. So the Nawab or somehow becomes angry with me, I shall be greatly revealed. This is my conclusions. That will be very easier. Otherwise, convincing Nawab is very, very difficult. Why? Because they are into already prema bandhana. They are into the Preeti Bandhana. They are attachment like a elder brother and younger brother. So it is, he knows that it is very, very difficult to pacify Nawab. So if Nawab gets angry, it will be very easier for him to reveal. So he is planning in that way. So why this bondage is very, very attached. It is not that easy to come out, because the Nawab, the Raja, has very, very much trust and love on Sanatana Goswami. So to break the trust and come, he's finding it very difficult. So at least now the Nawab is saying, at least you remain for some days with me. Like that, Nawab is asking Sanatana Goswami to remain with him. So let's see what all the activities Sanatana Goswami is doing. Let's discuss in further verses, Mataji. Can we move to the next one, Mataji? Yes. Someone read it, please. Yes, Mataji. Can someone volunteer for the 16th verse, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji, may I?
Yes, yes.
Yes, Prabhu, you carry on. Yes.
A little bit scroll, little bit down, Mataji, little bit. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Meenakshi Mataji, just scroll down little bit, Mataji.
Yes. It was gone up little bit down, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Oh, once again it has gone.
Little bit
Sorry,
down, Mataji.
able to see the first line. Okay.
Yes,
yes. अस्वत्रेय चंद्र अस्वचय चद्मकारी रहे निज घरे राजा कार्य चदिला नाया राजा द्वायरे. Hare Krishna. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada ki jai. On the pretext of bad health, Sanatana Goswami remained home. Thus he gave up government service and did not go to the royal court. Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much. So here it deals with about the Sanatana Goswami was not well. So he didn't go to the government service and he was taking rest at his home. So let's see why Sanatana Goswami remained at home. And remaining at home simply is not laying down. What was his activities? We'll see in the next shloka.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, please.
लोभिकयस्तगना राजा कार्य करे आपने स्वग्रहे करे शास्त्रेरा विचारे. Translation by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. The greedy masters of his clerical and secretarial staff performed the government duties while Sanatana personally remained home and discussed the revealed scriptures. Shall I read purport, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Yes, Mataji.
Purport by Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Sanatana Goswami was the minister in charge of the government secretariat, and his assistants, the undersecretaries and clerks, all belonged to the Kayastha community. Formerly, the Kayastha belonged to be clerical and secretarial staff of the government, and later, if one served in such a post, he was called a Kayastha. Eventually, if a person could not identify himself as a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, or Shudra, he used it to introduce himself as a Kayastha to get a wealthy and honorable position. In Bengal, it is said that if one cannot give the identity of his caste, he calls himself a Kayastha. On the whole, the Kayastha community is a mixture of all castes, and it especially includes those engaged in clerical and secretarial work. Materially, such people are always busy occupying responsible government posts. When Sanatana Goswami was relaxing and feeling inclined to retire from government service, many Kayasthas on his secretarial staff were very eager to occupy his post. In this regard, Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakura states that when Sanatana Goswami was a government minister and the Kayasthas who assisted him saw that he was reluctant to continue, they became very expert in their duties. Sanatana Goswami was a Brahmana belonging to the Saraswata Brahmana community. It is said that when he resigned, a subordinate named Purandara Khan, who was a Kayastha, occupied his post. Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Thank you so much. Since it's a long purport, so I've made it in a shorter version. So we will discuss about the very important points over here. So what Srila Prabhupada is trying to mention here is that the Sanatana has taken the leave of absence because he is not well, right? So due to the bad health, he is staying at home. So it is mentioned as Lobi Kayastha Gana. The Kayastha means they are very, very greedy people. So they wanted more and more money. So they planned that it is the right time to please the Nawab of Bengal because Sanatana Goswami is not now there. So what they are trying to plan is if they please Nawab, they will get more money and they can occupy the position of Sanatana Goswami, which is a very, very, very vast responsibility, which is a very vast positions that nobody can occupy that position. So they are all fighting in between and they wanted to please the Nawab. So they are working very hard, and so that they can get more and more money so that they can occupy that position. So he was revealing. So and simultaneously what Sanatana Goswami was there, he was sitting at home and he was revealing the scriptures. He was studying the scriptures. And later when Sanatana Goswami resigned, a subordinate named Purandara Khan, his name was Purandara Khan, he occupied the position of Sanatana Goswami. So here it is said that Kayastha means they are very, very greedy people. They will not come if he doesn't know about their caste, greed, if they are not a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Sudras. So they belongs to the Kayastha community. They work under the people and they work as the secretaries or the clerks. So they are called as the Kayastha because generally they are very greedy people. So they wanted to capture Sanatana Goswami's positions and they were trying to please the Nawab and they were working very hard to get, and they are earning, they wanted to get more salary from Nawab. If the Nawab is pleased and if the Raja is pleased and the Raja is happy, automatically he will think, no, so we can give that responsibility to the certain person, right? So each one of us are trying to please the Nawabs. So later when he resigned, when Sanatana Goswami resigned and he wanted to join Lord Chaitanya's mission, the Kayastha named Purandara Khana, he occupied Lord Chaitanya's position. Okay, Mataji, all fine, Mataji. Is that okay? Are able to
Yes,
understand?
Mataji. Yes, Mataji, it's very clear.
So can we move into the next 17th verse, Mataji? Yes, Mataji. Because since the 17th verse was a very long purport, so we'll not get into the purport. We'll read only translation. I'll just summarize what is mentioned in the purport. Is that fine, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Okay. Yes. Please go carry on with verse number 17, Mataji.
I'll read them. Mataji. Yeah, okay.
Hare Krishna. Bhattacharya Pandita Bisha Trisha Layana Bhagavata Vichara Karena Shabata Bashiya. Hare Krishna. Translation by Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sri Sanatana Goswami used to discuss Srimad Bhagavatam in an assembly of 20 or 30 learned Brahmana scholars. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Mataji. So here, sitting at home, what he was doing, he was discussing the Srimad Bhagavatam with 20 or 30 learned Brahmanas. So what the purport is mentioning, what Srila Prabhupada is trying to say is, so we'll discuss shortly in one or two points, that what is clearly mentioned in this purport, what Sanatana Goswami was doing, why Srimad Bhagavatam is mentioned over here, what are the characteristics, what are the special things mentioned in Srimad Bhagavatam. Slowly we will try to discuss about. Here the scholars, they are not aspiring for moksha or they are not moksha karmis. So the moksha karmis, they cannot give the proper explanation of Srimad Bhagavatam. So Srimad Bhagavatam is Amala Purana, is a spotless Purana. It's a very, very it is like a boat which takes us from the material activities, materialistic way of life to the spiritual way of life. It takes us back home, back to God. So here he is not wasting his time, and he is discussing the Srimad Bhagavatam with 20 or 30 learned brahmanas at his home. So here this purport deals about mainly about the rasam, the nectar about the Srimad Bhagavatam. So therefore the brahmanas and Vaishnavas here are they are pure in association, so they are eligible to teach. They can preach the Srimad Bhagavatam over here. So here the purport deals with the association of the swans. Here the swans are compared to the pure devotees. Like when the Ganges flow into the great pravachana, great pravaha. So in Haridwar or Rishikesha, if you see that Ganges flow very harshly, so very in a very fast mode. So it comes down, and in that river, the lotus are started budding. So and the budding lotus are called as are called Vaishnavas. So seeing that lotus, the budding stages, the swans, the ducks, and the honeys, or they are all will come and surround the rivers, right? So here the Vaishnavas are described as the swans and are compared to the honeybees. Why? Because the Srimad Bhagavatam, the Ganges is like a Srimad Bhagavatam. It is a pure vibrational sound. How the Ganges flow in a very it comes in a sound wave, right? It gives a sound. So like that sound here, the sound of the Ganges is compared to the Srimad Bhagavatam is a pure vibrational sound. And here it is mentioned that one should hear and read the Srimad Bhagavatam in assembled devotees, those who are very eager to preach and very eager to learn. In that assembled form, we have to hear the Srimad Bhagavatam from all these devotees. So here the ducks are compared to the neophyte devotees, and the swans are compared to the pure devotees, and the honeybees are compared to the Rasika devotees. Because why they are all accompanying over there? To release the beautiful atmosphere of that sound vibration of Srimad Bhagavatam. So here the people gather together to hear Srimad Bhagavatam. So the devotees make different commands, and they will share their experience, and they will share their realization. While sharing Srimad Bhagavatam about what I felt with my friends and relatives, even they will get religious if they know about the Srimad Bhagavatam. They will find so much nourishment in their heart. So and they will be getting thrilled about that. So here in this purport, it is mentioned that three things are happening while we hear Srimad Bhagavatam. What are the three things has been discussed? That means Rati. Rati means their affection for each one, it will be increasing. When those who are hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam in assembled form, that Rati increases. That means their affection for each of them increases. And Tushti, their heart is completely satisfied and does not hunger for any materialistic activities. And third thing happens, what is Nivritti, the path of renunciations, and they accept the instructions given by the Lord, and they work for only their pleasure for the Lord, happiness for the Lord, and they renounce everything. What are the renouncement they are making here? All material activities they stop. They are not doing anything. That is called Nivritti. These three things happens while we are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, and when we are in the assembled devotees, when we are with the Sadhu Sangha. These three things are happening while we are hearing or reading Srimad Bhagavatam. What is that? Rati, Tushti, and Nivritti. So the Srimad Bhagavatam is called a spotless Purana, which does not deal with many materialistic activities. It's all very nectar of ocean. How the nectar of devotion is called, the Madhurya Khadamini and so other scriptures are called like that. The Srimad Bhagavatam is called as a spotless Purana. It's a nectar of ocean. It gives all transcendental information. What transcendental information? It is giving to educate the people more and more to the Paravidya. So the higher superior level of the state, not to the lower level. While reading Srimad Bhagavatam, it gives us more and more knowledge. So we are stepping ahead to our bhakti stage by stage. Like that, Srimad Bhagavatam is meant for Paramahamsas who does not live in this material world and does not envy for others. So the Srimad Bhagavatam is really, really, really a spotless Purana, and it's a nectar of ocean. Once one who hears or reads Srimad Bhagavatam, we attain this three stages. So that is called Rati, Tushti and Nivati. That what it has been explained. So after the class, you can just go and read what has mentioned briefly into that, because it's a long purport. I have made it into the shorter version. Hope it is clear, Mataji.
Tushti meaning is what, Mataji?
The heart is completely satisfied and does not hanker for any materialistic activities.
Okay, thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. So can I just go for one or two verses? Can I go for till 20?
Yes, Mataji, please go ahead. You don't have to ask. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Because already we are running out of time. So I made the notes till 30. I don't think so we can finish it off. So it's okay, no problem. At least we'll cover one or two more shlokas. Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Can I read text 18, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji. Yes.
Aradhina Gaudeshwara Sange Khajana Achambite Goshani Sabhate Kaila Agamana. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. While Sanatana Goswami was studying Srimad Bhagavatam in the assembly of learned Brahmanas, one day the Nawab of Bengal and other person suddenly appeared. Do you want me to read the purport?
Yes, Mataji, it's only 2-3
Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The full name of the Nawab of Bengal, Hussain Shah, was Alauddin Sayyida Hussaina Shah Serifa Makkah, and he ruled Bengal for 23 years from 1420 to 1443 Sakhabda era. AD 1498 to 1521. Sanatana Goswami was studying Srimad Bhagavatam with the scholars in the year 1524. AD 1502. Haribol. Thank you, Mataji.
Here in translation, what it has been said, he was reading Srimad Bhagavatam and was very happy, completely absorbed himself in the pastimes of the Supreme Personality of Lord. So Srila Prabhupada tells that Srimad Bhagavatam and its glories, and it is called as Amala Purana, how it is completely spotless. Sanatana Goswami was reading the essence of all the Vedic literatures and he was enjoying the Srimad Bhagavatam. Suddenly Nawab came there. Let us see what has happened. Suddenly Nawab was coming, and what is happening in that courtyard, in the Sanatana Goswami's room, in the home, what is happening? Let's move into the next verse, Mataji, which is very, very important. Yeah.
I read, Mataji?
Yes, Mataji.
Pachaha dekhiya sabe sambrame utila sambrame asana diya rajare vasaila. Translation by Srila Prabhupada. As soon as all the Brahmanas and Sanatana Goswami saw the Nawab appear, they all stood up and respectfully gave him a sitting place to honor him. Thank you, Mataji.
The purport is too big, so I'll just share some important points what has been discussed in this purport, Mataji. So after Nawab entered into Sanatana Goswami's residence, so they all stood up. So this is the real culture. So though the Brahmanas are superior to the Nawab, even Sanatana Goswami, they are very superior to the king. They are respecting their positions. What Prabhupada has mentioned over here, he is the king. As soon as the person which he is holding a very respectful position walks in, immediately all gets up and gave him a respectful seat for him to sit down. So even though he is a what to say that Mlecha Yavana, the cow eaters, flesh of the cow eaters, but they are holding the position which is very, very, which is not attainable by everyone. Even I cannot become king, or you cannot become king, you cannot become the president, I cannot become president. But here Srila Prabhupada is trying to mention that these positions are given by the Lord. They are specially meant for that. That is the very, what to say, this is a big ashirvad for them, the blessings for them to attain that position. So here, here trying to say that whatever position, whatever caste, creed, or whatever they dog eaters, or they are in Mlechas or Evanas, but the position what they are holding, we have to give respect to the certain people. So that's why it has been mentioned here over is. So even the demigods, even Varna, Chandra, Indra, Vayu, all these are just like a post. So the jivas here, they are awarded by the Lord. They are occupying the post which represents the Lord, because it is not simply that everyone will get the chance. Everyone cannot become Indra, everyone cannot become Chandra or Vayu, or everyone cannot become king. So they are specially chosen by the Lord to be in that position. So for that position, we have to give respect, even though they are superior, even though Sanatana Goswami or other Brahmanas who were in that assembled form in the hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, when the Nawab comes, even though he is a dog eater, he was a military Yabbana, the position was he was holding. So because it is, they are representing the Lord, they are taking the activities instead of that Lord. See here what is mentioned is the kings or other whatever executive post they are holding it. What is their main position? They are acting as a media, transparent. They are via media. They are acting. They receive the mercy from the Lord and they are distributing it to the people, and they are getting the whatever queries from the people, they are collecting it and they are offering it to the Lord. So this is the position what they are maintaining as a via media they are acting. So we should not consider that they are lower, they are higher, not like that. The position what they are obtaining is very, very important over here. So for that reason, the Brahmanas and even Sanatana Goswami, as soon as the Nawab entered, they all stood up and gave the respectful Maryada to him. So because he is a king over there. So even though he is not chanting Hare Krishna movement, he is not chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but because he represents Krishna's slight power. Although some may be very intelligent, some may be very wealthy, some may be very in strength, or some may be in very powerful. So according to their the powers what they have gained, we have to give respect. So being a king, all the Brahmanas who are in Sanatana Goswami's home, they all stood up and gave the respectful obeisances to the king. Okay, is that clear? So you can read after the class what all mentioned. I've made it into a shorter version. Okay, Mataji, just we'll move into the last one today, 20th verse. Can someone read?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
राजा कहे तुम्हारा स्थाने वैद्य पाताई लोन, वैद्य कहे व्याधि नहीं सुस्ता ये देख की लून. Translation by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki jai. The Nawab said, I sent my physician to you, and he has reported that you are not diseased. As far as he could see, you are completely healthy.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. As soon as the Nawab heard that Sanatana Goswami is all right, he is okay, but he got very angry as soon as the physician said that Sanatana Goswami is all right, he is in a good state of condition. So Nawab got very angry and he was telling that you have cheated me and you are lying me, you are completely healthy, and now you are saying that you are sick. For what purpose you have lied to me? For what purpose you have stayed at home? So being in a good condition, you told lie to me. I'm very much angry on you. So for what reason, why Sanatana Goswami acted like this? So we'll see in tomorrow's session what has happened, why Nawab was so angry, and what was the purpose, why Sanatana has made this decision to make Nawab very angry, because he was in Karma Bandhana. So when he thought that when Nawab is very angry, he will reveal him soon, so he can go and join the mission. But surprisingly, what has happened? Everything has gone ulta. So let us keep it in surprise, and we will see in tomorrow's session what had happened to Sanatana Goswami and why Nawab was so much angry on Sanatana Goswami. We'll keep it as a surprise, and we'll see in tomorrow's session what has happened to Sanatana Goswami. Thank you so much. And please kindly forgive me if I made any offenses or if any of my words is out of parampara, because last night only I got this seva opportunity. I couldn't say to no. So in very short of time, I made these notes. So not go in very deep as far as my understanding. I made this small preparation. So it's just for my purification process. If anything is wrong, please forgive me and bless me so that I can be more and more to serve Guru and Gauranga. Thank you so much. And Pranam, we'll all meet.
Thank you, Mataji. Very nice session. Dandavat Pranam, Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hari Bol. Excellent session.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Very
Thank you.
nice.
Hare Krishna Mataji. It's very nice actually.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranams. With all your permission, can I end this session, Mataji?
Hare Krishna
Yes,
Mataji.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Mataji. Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you so much.